So just some very 5 slides to just summarize. So the objective of this workshop is of course not to give you a crash course how to do uterus transplantation. It's actually to review all the data we and others have accumulated, and also point out that this needs a lot of training and experience. But if you do it, you should do it in a structured way. So what I would say is that you need extensive research training in animal models, including non-human primates. And there are also some other requirements which I will go through here. This with the animal training requirements, I have emphasized that before, but that is also one of the points in the FIGO guidelines. And then I want to point out that this ideal concept for surgical innovations is important to follow. So where we are actually in the D stage, we have done animal studies. We didn't do solid cases, but we actually relied on our information from the Saudi Arabian case and from the Turkish case where we met the doctors. And then we are now conducting our small prospective study. Read these good articles to get more information on this. And then I would emphasize this should not be done in a small hospital, it has to be done in a large tertiary hospital where you have access to at least all these specialties, and also a research setting. And there should be institutional stability. That means that the institution or the hospital has been in place for a long time and will be in place for a long time. And that is, of course, that because the patients will be, both the recipients and the donors will be patients for a very, very long time. And you cannot, shouldn't do it at a small place because you cannot leave them alone. And Michael emphasized this. I think it helps in your countries and so on to be very open and have a transplant ethics discussion. When we started our project in about 1999 to 2000, people were very critical against our project, but it has been a lot in the news and in different meetings, and we have got more and more acceptance for it, not as a treatment, but for as a research project. So I would say that new initiatives should be done as prospective observational studies wherever you do it. It's probably better to do a case series than a single case. We are forming now a uterus transplantation registry, and also want to emphasize this, that successful uterus transplantation is not done. I know there may be groups here from China and Japan, but there are also other groups preparing to do these procedures, and of course it's important to do it in different settings. So I think this was the last slide, and I think we have some minutes for questions. Otherwise you can ask us more informally afterwards.